What's going on? We back. It's Boxing Clinic and more. It's your boy CJ Goodfella. And apparently, Gennady Golovkin, doesn't want to stand in the ring and listen to the national anthems being played. He wants the national anthems to be played earlier on, so when they get in the ring and they announce the fighters, and he just wants to get his hands on Canelo that bad. And now, his demands, from his team are laughable now. As far as, I think it was Tony Weeks that they want the ref. Originally, it was Kenny Bayless. He had a personal issue to deal with. He couldn't be there. And, he said he had a personal issue with Tony Weeks, how he talked to him one time. So they already cried about that. They cried about the split. Now they crying about the national anthem, being played, and they don't want to wait in the ring. He wants it to be played, I guess before they get to the ring. And at the end of the day, this is laughable, man. This fight has hit rock bottom as far as promotion and as far as pettiness. This is the most pettiest, shit I've seen. And it just coming off as fake to me. Very, very fake. Even the beef, I don't care about the real beef, the clenbuterol, and the actual beef just coming out as fake. They trying to sell a bad blood fight. It's just coming off as a WWE script, man. I just sense, fake beef. I sense a whole bunch of pettiness. At the end of the day, Golovkin, his team did say that if it went to the scorecards, it's on them. They knew what was going to happen. They had to get the knockout. They knew they did knock the kid out, Canelo. You knew from the Lara fight, you knew from the Trout fight, you even knew from the Mayweather fight with that even card. You knew what you got to do with this guy. You were supposed to seek and destroy Canelo Alvarez. He did not do that. So now, don't go around complaining about the judges when you already knew the predicament that you was in. Nobody has no sorrow for Golovkin or Canelo. Nobody. But to go to this point of talking about the national anthems being played, man, do you know what's going on in this country? I'm just think Team Triple G is an ignorant team, man. And I understand that he probably didn't mean it, as far as a diss to the national anthem, and reportedly Oscar tried to twist it like that, but like I said, if you want to get his hand on Canelo that bad, you can sit there and wait a couple more minutes. You know what I'm saying? And they trying to act like they can't stomach the sight of themselves. They don't want to do face-offs. They don't like each other. It's just so much beef back and forth. At the end of the day, Golovkin, if it was that deep, you didn't have to take the fight. You could have fought Billy Joe Saunders. Well, we know you a money whore right now. We know you a money whore. And that's a fact. You in here for the dollars. That's it. You boxing for the dollars. You dropped your belt. You didn't want to fight Derevchenko because you knew this fight was next. Regardless, you was never going to fight Billy Joe Saunders. This was the next fight. You stood your ground. You got a better split. It is what it is. All right? He in it for money. And he ain't trying to be the best. He don't care about being the best. He in there for them pesos. And like I said, for him to try, they just complaining like some girls, man. Like some girls. Just go in there, lace up, do what you got to do. And if he don't do what he got to do this time, if he don't knock Canelo out or dominate Canelo and win this fight, I don't want to hear shit else from him, man. He ain't a Hall of Famer. He ain't shit but a complainer. He needed everything to be in his favor, and he didn't want to earn it the hard way. He didn't want to earn shit. He want everything to be given to him. He didn't fight the tough opponents. He waited till Martinez's knee went out. Then he wanted to act like, I want to fight Martinez. And then, when shit got hot for him, after he bum bashed through the division with nobody there, after Andrade moved up, Lara was calling him out. After all these dudes came up, Charlo came up. After Danny Jacobs beat Cancer and reemerged and really beat him. Billy Joe Saunders emerged. After all these real threats emerged, he gonna probably drop this WBC belt if he beat Canelo and move up to fight a Ducker and James DeGale. Can't respect that, man. He don't have no marquee victories on his resume. If you want to say Danny Jacobs, a lot of people believe he lost Danny Jacobs' fight. But say Danny Jacobs, he never was a real world champion. Danny Jacobs, he never held the real WBA super belt. He never held the IBF, the WO, the WBA. So your most meaningful fight is a guy who never been a world champion, who beat cancer. Come on, silly rabbit. Tricks is for kids. And they complaining about the national anthem now. Like, man, kill that, man. Kill that, man. Everybody trying to hear that shit, man. You sit there like you do every fight. Listen to the Kazakhstan, listen to the American, listen to the Mexican for this fight. National anthem. Everybody, like I say, man, I'm not even watching this shit, man. This shit, every time they kind of draw you in, you kind of get interested. You say, yeah, it's a good pay-per-view fight. Come on, I might watch it. I might go to the movies and watch it. They pull some shit that just push you far, far away, man. And after them racist emails, I can't fuck with Golden Boy. After Abel Sanchez said what he said about Black Fight, I can't fuck with him neither, for real. But y'all know what it is. It's TBC and more. Let me know how you feel about this story. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Y'all know the deal is. If you want to watch Danny Garcia, Sean Porter, also be streaming Anthony Joshua and Alexander Povetkin in our Boycott streaming group. Go ahead and come check us out over there. The Facebook group is in the description. Hit the link. Also, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and all the rest of that good stuff. Check the link out for check the description out for all the links. We gone.